Hey Capricorn, welcome back. I'm really struggling doing your reading this afternoon. I gotta admit it, but I do want to get everybody out today, just to make sure that I cover everyone before the week starts. It's going to be a super busy week. So I felt inclined to draw you a card from one of my oracle decks, and I came out with the Ancient Ones and the Eagle. So far, oh, I just heard Life in the Fast Lane. Okay, I was going to say, so far I haven't gotten a song for you. I have for all of the other readings. But that just came through, as I said, the Eagle. So Life in the Fast Lane with the Ancient Ones overlooking and seeing this happening, with Justice on the bottom of the deck there. So let's jump right into it. I feel like some of you have been really turning something over and over through your mind. I feel like somebody has presented you an offer. I don't feel like this is love related. I really do feel like it is career. And it's got you in a bit of a pickle where you're kind of contemplating like what you're going to do. This offer, whatever it is, and we'll get some clarification on it in a minute here, is something that's life-changing. It's going to change your life. I'm feeling like for the better, quite honestly, but it's pretty significant. It could involve a move of some sort. With the Seven of Pentacles here, you've been working at this for quite some time. It is possible that it's been for the past 7 years or 7 months that you've been working on this, but it's something that you're quite proud of. And, you know, I see that, you know, with the Single Pentacles here, it's almost like this is finally coming into play. Like it's finally, you've got some action on all of your hard work. So I feel with the Ancient Ones overlooking this, that, you know, in the spirit world, people would be very proud of you. This potentially could be a legacy project of some kind, or just something that your other family members have done throughout the years. It could also be, I get for some of you, that you're an entrepreneur and you're going off and you're doing something on your own, which is something that your relatives, you know, past loved ones, that sort of thing, would be very proud to see you do, because potentially that's how they started too, was as entrepreneurs. But I'm getting that this is a big responsibility and it's heavy on your mind right now, so it is causing you a bit of stress. I'm also I want to say earlier, I also got the song Eye of the Tiger. So, you know, it's just kind of like this fight song, kind of motivational, like you can do this sort of thing. So I don't know if that holds significance for you as well, but I'll put that down in the box. Actually, I'm going to write it down right now because I will forget. Life in the Fast Lane as well. Okay. I'd forgotten about Eye of the Tiger. See what happens when I don't write it down, you guys? Especially when I'm channeling, because oftentimes when I do readings, you know, even for private clients, I will do the reading and I won't remember portions of that reading, because it's almost like I'm in a different state of, I guess, consciousness, really, when I'm doing it. So in any event, enough about me. The Emperor here, yeah. Ooh, you're serious as a heart attack, Capricorn. Whoever I'm talking to here, like you've worked really hard for this. It's funny because I'm getting this sense that you don't see it as a big opportunity, or that you've accomplished a really super great thing. Like you're like, like, you know, yeah, it's big and stuff like that. It's good. And I'm feeling a bit stressed, but for others looking in on it, you know, they're kind of like awestruck. We've got 10 of Swords on the bottom. We'll see if that comes up again. You know, like what might kind of seem a bit smaller to you. Perhaps you were hoping for something even a bit more ambitious. You know, they're looking at it thinking like, oh my God, like Capricorn, this is amazing. Like, this is huge. Like, you should be so proud. And it's almost, I get this sense too with the Hermit card, that there's people kind of bowing down to you, like out of respect. And it's almost like you're being put in the limelight in some way, shape, or form, you know, in that, you know, you've reached a success of some sort, and people feel almost humbled in your presence. Like, I don't know if you're a leader of some kind, again, if you're an entrepreneur, but it's like you've earned this, and you're well respected, and people, you know, people respect you, right? they feel very humbled in your presence, if you will. Holy cow, no wonder they're so proud. With the sun energy here, yeah, like I said, this is going to be life-changing, and I said I thought it was a good thing. The sun is confirming that, absolutely. You know, happiest card in the deck. This is absolutely life-changing for the better. I'm hearing another bravo today. Spirit's been coming through so much, like past loved ones and stuff, and there's a few people that have gotten the bravo bouquet, right? Of like, you know, congratulations, we see you, we see your hard work, we're really proud of you and stuff like that, right? So I'm hearing you're a very grounded individual. You've worked hard for this. You stayed the course. Someone else got this too. Someone else was being celebrated today for staying the course and, you know, not doing so well in love. But who was that? I can't remember. If you look back at the page, though, if you see a title that you identify with, then, you know, go to it. But anyways, 9 of Cups, yes, wish fulfillment. Again, you've worked hard for this, and it's paying off. Like, what more can I say, right? Some of you, be careful if you're drinkers. You might want to watch that, a tendency to, you know, overdrink or something like that. But for the most part, I just feel like this is just a really happy card. It's a celebratory card of dreams coming true. You've put yourself in a really good position here, Capricorn, really good indeed, where, you know, it's like the world is your oyster sort of thing. You might be the head of an organization of some sort, or you might be climbing up a corporate ladder or something like that. So, because I feel like this is your energy, and I feel like almost you come from very humble beginnings, I'm hearing, and this has not been easy for you at all. Yeah. But I almost feel like you're elevating. So you're moving from Emperor up to Hierophant, which is, again, significant. It's super significant. So again, the world is your oyster. You know, I think when you look back, you do acknowledge the hard work, hearing the teamwork. Rome wasn't built in a day sort of thing. I'm just hearing, again, I come from very humble beginnings. Very humble beginnings, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician energy here, I was hearing like this is no coincidence that this person is involved. I do feel like this is a person in your life. It could be a mother, or it could be a partner, but there's something here about almost like they're a good luck charm. Like you couldn't have reached this without them. You couldn't have reached this without them, essentially. Queen of Pentacles, you know, it can be an earth sign, but more than that, I'll describe the personality type, the characteristics of this person. This is someone who is quiet, who has a lot to say, quite honestly, very intelligent, but chooses to keep quiet and only speak when they feel it's kind of worth it, sort of thing. Like they're not a chatty Cathy person for sure. Very modest, very good with their money, frugal, very nurturing, can make, am I hearing this? Like almost can make a lot from nothing. Like the example I'm kind of being given is somebody that can go into their fridge and take just random ingredients and cook an amazing meal, right? And so I'm not saying literally they can do that, or possibly they could, but that's what they do in life. They, you know, they take something and they make the best of it, you know, even if they don't have a lot to begin with. So I think they're grounding for you. They're kind of that stable place to go after a long day. Very nurturing. Again, this very mother-like quality. With the Magician here, can we clarify that? I'm not entirely clear about the Magician. As above, so below. You manifested this. You created this success. Like it was hard work, but I think it was also a degree of, you know, what we think we create. I think there's a part of you that does believe that. I don't, it seems weird because I'm like, why are you here for a tarot reading when you don't strike me as a type that would turn to a tarot reading for something? So I don't know how you got here or why you're here. But I do believe there is an aspect of you that does believe in things that aren't necessarily science, you know, black and white, prove it, you know, sort of thing, because you do embrace this idea that what I think I create, it's not just hard work that got you here, right? Okay. What else for our dear? Very orderly. It's so funny because of all my piles today, yours is the most, like, it's very structured. So I feel like you're probably a really structured individual that likes things just so, like, you like it laid out just right. So I'll try to keep that throughout the reading here. But Three of Cups, a celebration. Yeah, there's going to be a celebration here where, you know, everybody can kind of let their hair down and have some fun, because this is actually pretty cool, and spirit could be showing up as well. You know, again, I'm just getting a job well done and accolades, this sort of thing. It could be, you know, people in your social circle coming to congratulate you, but I get the feeling like you're a person that doesn't like to make too much of a fuss over things. You're kind of like, yeah, like, you know, but you'll have a good time, you know. I'm just hearing eat, drink, and be merry. If anything, I could see you entertaining these people. I mean, they're supposed to be honoring you, and I can see you being in this energy of taking care of everybody else and making sure there's good food, good drink, you know, that sort of thing. The Two of Pentacles here. So it's this energy of, well, let's get another card out before I start talking about that, because there's a few different things I'm thinking here. I feel like this is past energy, but I'm curious as to why the past is coming up right now when there's such good things going on. I don't know if you have spent some time just kind of reflecting on getting here and the difficult decisions that had to be made. Grace under fire, I'm hearing. So it might have been, you know, emotionally turbulent times, but you still kind of held it together and you balanced everything perfectly, I'm hearing. With the Nine of Wands here, a bit worse for wear. It's almost this sense of resentment, you know, being put, I'm hearing, in that position to have to make those decisions in the first place. What's this all about? This feels very specific. A bit worse for wear. It almost feels like you were put in a position where you had to make a difficult choice and you weren't very happy about it. Could it be that there's someone showing up to this celebration that put you in this position, but why are they there if they don't belong there? Question, what is this about? I'm getting that you'll know, whoever you are, if this is resonating with you, you know exactly what this is about. And I'm just being drawn up to the Ancient Ones again, where they're saying you handled that with such class and grace. Like, we know that wasn't easy for you, but you did it and let it go. Someone needs to hear that. We need to let it go. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, exactly. With this Ten of Wands energy here, again, this acknowledgement that it was absolutely a heavy burden. It put a lot more on your plate that you really didn't need at the time, but now you've got to let it go. Okay. And you will. Look, it's a 10. We've gone from 9 to 10, and we get back to the Ace of Wands. We get back to business, okay? Pretty straightforward. The Empress on the bottom. Could be a mother that's passed over. She's quite proud. You could have siblings. Two brothers, I'm hearing. Okay. Oops, making a mess. Just get some. We're gonna wrap it up, Capricorn. I'm not sure why you're here. Maybe you're just curious and you stumbled across this and you're like, interesting, you know? I don't know. There's something in here that you needed. Oh, I'm hearing for some of you it was just you know, yes, I think potentially it was for you to hear this. And if this resonated with you, the success, then you would know this last piece that they talked about, that you could trust it, that you could trust this need to let it go sort of thing. What's, okay, the Devil, yeah. So it's almost like I had to lay out the story first and tell your story so that you could identify with it and be like, oh, okay, like, wow. right? Because you're probably a bit of a skeptic and stuff like that. And this laid the groundwork for your loved ones being able to tell you that you need to let whatever this is go. Okay, that's the lesson in today's reading, I guess. You'll have to let me know if this resonates. You can do it under an anonymous name if you want. Any final messages for Capricorn here? Show the world the real you. Yeah. Okay. Whoop. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay. One more. I think it's at this party. I think you need to let your hair down at this party when it says show the world the real you. You know? Soften those edges a little bit, I'm hearing. You and your loved ones are safe, like financially you'll be fine. Again, I feel like it pertains to this situation here. Like drop it. Like you guys are okay, you're safe, everything's good. Like nothing super terrible happened, you recovered sort of thing, you're safe. Let it go, please, I'm hearing. A win-win outcome is a forecast and step out of your comfort zone. So yeah, again, let your hair down and have some fun with that, okay? And obviously this ends in win-win. It's a success that's well deserved, a long time coming, I'm hearing, and everyone is super proud of you. Capricorn, beautiful reading. I couldn't have hoped for more for you. And please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If you are wanting a private reading to dig a little deeper into this, make it a little more personalized, my email address is in the description box, and I'm happy to read for you. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.